y'all. Welcome back to the Cove. We are here on another episode of Go Podcast.
The Cove. Did we know what we're doing?
I was like, no, I know what we're doing. I know what is the title, but man, Corey, you notice anything different about me today?
Yeah, we're on episode 7.
No.
I'm kidding.
Corey.
I love the hat, Surf Mom.
I was like, I'm going to wear a hat because Corey always wears a hat.
I always wear a hat. You know? That way you can see our eyes better. Yeah. But no, I love the surf hat. Surf Mom.
I am a surf mom.
You're a surf mom.
All 3 of my boys surf. It's amazing. My oldest is more of an addict, right? Like,
Yeah,
he's
that
always
one's
out
really
there.
out there.
A couple Sundays ago, I'm sitting here in church. I come down, from the stage. I lead praise and worship, and I sit down, and I'm like, it's kind of wet sitting in this chair. I look down. His baggies are dripping wet because he came straight from Dawn Patrol to church. And I was like, no, and you just like, don't interrupt. Don't interrupt.
I did that this week too. I did Tom Patrol the other day and brought my shortboard, and the waves were too small for the shortboard, so you can use a longboard. A buddy of mine pulled up in the next turn, so and I'll paddle out of like an hour before work.
When I go with Noah, I'm like, why are you taking so many boards? He's like, why are you taking so many bags? Touche. I was like,
different boards, different waves. You don't really know till you get there.
I know. And it might not my nerves.
It's like having a good quiver on the go. That's right.
I'm like, you get to go down and up. Yeah, it's so fun. But we are going to talk about fight or flight tonight. Yes. I have been in fight or flight mode my whole entire life, I feel like. I am very, anxiety-ridden person.
Yes.
I have to, sometimes there's panic attack strike, and I'm like, fight or flight, what do I do? How do I talk myself out of it? Before I wasn't really good at it, and I'm thrown off tonight because I don't have my Bible.
You don't have
my Bible grew legs and walked off, so I do have my app open.
You do.
And I can't wait to read because
you can
the
borrow
verse
mine.
I can't. I had to put my glasses on, so we're good.
Can you see this far?
I do.
I just
can. So let me tell you, fight or flight, man. I was in fight or flight mode today, actually.
Were you?
So I pulled into church, and if you know me, I am a very busy person. I had to get my kids to school, or I had to get here quickly, whatever. I do my makeup in my car. I'm saying those. Oh, Corey. Oh my. Do you build the eye roll?
I did.
But I pulled into the church parking lot doing my makeup. I had to draw my eyebrows on because I'm blonde. I'm a natural blonde. And, can you tell? Can you see
I see the eyebrows.
eyebrows. I had to draw them on.
Yeah. Crayola?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
just brown.
Brown. Okay.
So I'm putting my eyebrows on, and and I'm talking to my best friend, my bestie, Laura. We are on the phone. We were just chatting about life, talking about our trash TV because we like your Real Housewives, anything Bravo, Below Deck, all that fun stuff. I dropped my eyebrow pencil in between the seat and, the console.
You can call me for this today.
And I'm on the phone with her, and I reach down. I've done this several times because I do my makeup in the car. I've never had this incident happen. My hand gets stuck. So I'm just, shooting the breeze with her and trying to not have, tell her I'm in full panic mode. I'm like, girl, I have to go. I was like, I'm breaking out of the sweat. Panic is struck me. So I was like, I'm not having a panic attack, girl. I have to go. So I thought I hung up with her.
Okay.
And I'm hitting the side button to where the seat moves. I'm literally thinking, I am not going to call 911 for them to come and rescue me. How do you get somebody's arm out of... Anyways, I drive out.
I just wanted a fireman to show up.
Yeah, that is true. You like? No lie. But, so I'm pushing. So I'm hitting this button, and my arm's going up, and it hurts so bad. And I'm like, God, please, God, please. And I'm trying to go with it. I'm going back with it. It's going to cut my arm off at some point. I was in fight or flight mode.
That was fine. That was fine. That was no flight.
Well, I couldn't go anywhere. And I'm like, what do I do? I'm sitting out here for, it felt like 5 minutes. It was probably 20 seconds.
As a kid.
And finally, I was able to get my arm. I'm like, I walked to the pastor's office, and I'm like, where were you? He's like, what's wrong? I was like, I got my hand stuck. But stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
That puts you into a panic.
It does.
And I don't know. It was something. It was something else. And But going to take fight or flight, right? The Bible doesn't specifically use the terms fight or flight, but it does reference, flight as fleeing,
Yes.
and then fight as standing firm. So there's a lot of stories in the Bible
Yeah.
regarding this subject. And I want to start with flights.
Okay.
The Bible talks about human fear, stress, and survival instincts. And one story is David. So this is hilarious. So the story about David and King Saul.
Mhm.
David regularly or frequently, we'll say frequently,
Yeah.
ran and hid in caves when King Saul tried to kill him.
I mean,
Several times.
seems like it.
Right, you can find that in 1 Samuel 19:21, where,
he runs.
what's he do? Fight or flight kicks in. The king is about to, kill me again.
So why would you stay?
Right.
Flight it is.
I'm sure, which cave am I going to hide out in today?
Oh, there's no bears.
Right. Were there bears back then? Maybe.
Or there hadn't been bears. We don't know.
We'll ask.
That's the story.
When we see David in heaven,
Yeah.
say, David, were there bears? Panthers? Maybe.
We're gonna find out. Someone's gonna call in and tell us the truth.
If y'all know, put it in the comments.
Please put it in the
I would
comments.
love to know that. I'm gonna Google that tonight.
I had a flight or flight moment this morning. It's not as funny as yours, but
Your hand didn't get stuck.
my hand did get stuck.
My
but-
life flashed before my eyes.
So I walk the beach every day, and I do my little prayer walk and unloads. But today, I happen to be listening to songs and singing, not realizing my voice is really out there, and I don't have one. So I stopped to take a picture, and this lady had been following me, and she goes, "I love that song. Your voice, not so much." That was a flight moment for me.
Was she an old person?
She really was. But she was
Because
so
they
sweet,
are
though.
100% truthful, and I love
She
it.
was. She
Alright.
followed me, loved it.
I love
Singing, not so much.
You're singing, not so much. Corey.
It was horrible.
I'm proud of you though for singing.
I-
That you were singing.
So I'm gonna Wayfinder. Or Waymaker.
Wait.
Wayfinder, Waymaker. I was thinking what song it was. Waymaker. I was singing. And it was great, yeah. But I knew the words for it.
But you're making a joyful noise.
I was.
And
I think that's why the birds were flying away.
Then I need you to come and be Jupiter. A little, please. I love it. But going back, Jesus escaped.
He did.
Jesus escapes, or you could say withdrew, whatever, the crowds begin to become hostile, right? And he knew his time was not yet to come. He escaped.
Yeah.
He stayed forward. He had to go and, pray, whatever that looked like, just to get away from. I'm sure it helped his mental state too.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of that stuff was weighing down on him.
Mentally, physically.
Yeah. You took a mental health day today.
I did take a mental health day today, and I don't do that often. I actually felt guilty for taking it, but I was informed.
Because you were an workaholic.
I am a workaholic. I love my job. I love what I do. Yeah. And I do a lot outside of work too. So I just try to always.
If you're not at work, you're getting calls from me being voluntold to do
I'm
something.
voluntold on everything.
Yeah. I'm like,
But-
hey, Corey, guess what?
That's what your day this week.
And no.
But yeah, if I didn't take that just flight basically is what I did. I stayed to fight it. I flew because I needed to.
So really the time away, and we all do that. We all need that breakaway like Jesus, right? It talks about that in John 8:59, where he had to break away from the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Think about the pressures that he was under. He knew the end game.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure to be under too.
And hearing that, I get overstimulated a lot, in crowds. And I'm sure Jesus was like, that's a lot of people. I did not take my ADHD medicine today. I need to go. I need to go. I've got to go. I need to go and just talk to my dad, right? One-on-one. But that's what you do on the beach. You go and talk to your dad one-on-one. And it cures all things.
Today I had a heavy heart when I started that beach walk, and
Can I tell on you?
yeah.
So I call Corey at 6:30. I'm getting up early, y'all. I know last week or was it the week before, I was like, you get up what time?
Yeah,
I'm not doing that. I have kids to get to school now.
Yeah.
Teenager is, up and out, by 6:30. I called you and I knew it was heavy because you were in tears.
I was.
And I love our friendship because you're not afraid to be raw. You show that emotion. And sometimes I'm like,
Is he crying?
yeah, he's crying. Hey, Corey, I'm not calling to talk about your problem. No, I'm just kidding.
No, and if people knew the amount, I mean, especially being in ministry here, the people that reach out, the stories I've told, or a lot of stuff weighs on you and it gets kind of heavy. So I walk out there and that's kind of where I release it. I tell God, I talk to my Father, and I pray and I try to release those just not burdens, but problems and stories they tell to Him. And just kind of like, I know He already knows and He's dealing with it on His time, but you still pray for people.
Well, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. But I love, you opened up. So Corey and I met for lunch today to talk about podcast subjects and everything, just kind of get on the same page with what we were going to talk about or want to talk about for, weeks to come.
Yeah.
And you shared that with me. And what did I tell you? I said, Corey, ministry is hard.
It is hard.
You take on so much whenever you're in ministry that you're not not aware of when you first get into it, because you're thinking this is going to be easy, right? Like people with me being the worship director, I'm sure people are like, how hard is it to pick 3 or 4 songs? Can I tell you the time I put into this, the prayer that I put into it? And our songs are Holy Spirit led, so I might have a set list and 5 minutes before I hit that stage, Holy Spirit's like, we're gonna tweak some things. Yeah, that has happened more times than not. But you had to be in tune. The ministry is hard because not only are you ministering yourself, right? You're pouring into other people, and sometimes you don't get poured into because you're always on that path, right? Like you're always pouring out, and we need to be poured into as well.
It's true. Yeah.
But it's really hard. But I do think, with coming out of flight, because we need to go to fight, right? Yeah. Coming out of flight, the Bible tells us believers, right? Tells the believers to flee from spiritual temptations, youthful lusts, and idolatry. And kind of that in First Corinthians and also in Second Timothy. Flee from those things. Flee from things that are stumbling block. That could be a temptation. Yeah. That lady probably wanted to flee from your singing.
She definitely.
She
didn't go back with me though.
No, I would not.
Is that why there were no dogs on the beach this morning? Because they hear that
high pitched noise. Probably.
I didn't see one.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
So
weather too.
So my flight, I left.
You did. But so then we'll, I don't want to rush this into, but I want to make sure we cover all this because fight, right? Fight is standing firm. There's so many instances where, you get to a tiff or you get into something and you want to fight. Like you're right.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to stand for what's right. Like and I'm looking at your hat because it says the dad vibes. I love it. Dad vibes. That's amazing because that totally embodies everything. Right. But if your kids, right, are in an argument, you want to step in or if somebody's picking on your kid.
I think I want to step in and try
right?
to.
Even it doesn't matter what age. Oh no, you do not call my child that, right? Like, I'm gonna, call your mama, call your dad, that type of thing, right? So we have that tendency of, that fight within us. Yeah, standing firm on what you believe.
That one believe.
And we are told to stand firm against fear, opposition. Or opposition using the armor of God. That's what we need to do, like in biblical sense.
Yeah.
That's in Ephesians 6:10, I believe. But I want to talk about a king in the Bible, and I had to do a little research because I was a little rusty. King Jehoshaphat.
Yes, the one.
So King. Yeah. You were like, he's just king. I was like, Jehoshaphat. Even our Danica, who's what, 12, 13, 13. Yeah, she was just like, Jehoshaphat. And I was looking at you like,
Jehovah.
Yeah, you're so.
I was working on it.
And so, I was working on it. It talks about he was told by God in a moment of terror.
Yeah.
He said, you will not have to fight this battle. Basically, I'm going to do it for you.
Yeah.
And God's got our back.
Always. Even when you don't think it's fighting our battles, even when we don't think our battles are being fought. 100%.
Fight or fight, man.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? What route am I going to take? Am I going to run away from my problems? right? Like,
Which
so that's
solves
easy.
nothing.
I mean, but let's take
But-
it back to like a medical situation, like a panic attack. Man, I need to get myself out of this situation quickly. I need to
Yeah.
change scenery quickly, right? I was in my car with my arm stuck. I needed to get out of my car. I had shut it off. Shut it off. I could have died of heat exhaustion, you know?
You know, we were told not to lock our kids in the car, and here you are.
I am stuck in the car. My arm is stuck.
You got AC. You're good.
But I turned my car off.
Oh, not bad.
And I was not smart enough to like
Turn it back on.
push the button.
Wait, don't you have to turn my push?
We're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about that. As I was in fight or flight. Like I was in, I need to get out of this car.
And then I had fight or flight today, so I had to change my scenery, change my whole mood because of how I was feeling that morning, and I was stuck.
Did it make you feel better though? Like
100%.
what did you do? What was your, let's say flight? What was your flight?
My flight today was I rolled the windows down, went down A1A, and put the music up and just listened to it. Ended up in St. Augustine, of course, where
My favorite.
favorite place.
I mean, it's not that far from Jacksonville, but it feels like you're on like a little mini vacay. Like it's
So I have a friend there, so I stopped and said hi, and that helped a lot. And then I stopped at an IV bar, actually a fluid IV bar, because I was dehydrated from just being out in the sun a lot lately. And physically, I was just drained, and I got fluids put back in me, which I feel so much better.
right? Like
I did.
Like
My
talk
gas
about
tank was empty.
It was empty. You
I
got.
know, and
You're looking a little plump.
I
You're
just
looking a little
good.
hydrated.
I do. I wasn't
Were you
this
more
morning.
shiny?
A little glowing.
You are glowing. What
I'm
did you
glowing.
get? Like some glow.
I don't know. I got the IV. I got a hug today. I think my day ended up pretty awesome.
And lunch with me.
I had lunch with you.
And then I
Were you
so by
about that?
going to Walmart to get a.
She had to get a Walmart or go to Walmart.
I had to go to Walmart to get a lawnmower. I was like, Corey, if you go to Walmart with me, you'll be my best friend forever. Because I don't want to look at it. But it was good because you gave me some advice on what I needed to buy.
The rat. Yes.
The rain mower. I love it. I love it. But going back to King Jehoshaphat, what I liked about this is whenever I did a little research on him, he was the fourth king. It said of southern, but the fourth king of the kingdom of Judah. That's the tribe that Jesus came from, Judah, the tribe of Judah. In the Bible, he is described as a godly and successful ruler who removed pagan idols, strengthened defenses, and sent teachers across the land to instruct people in God's law. So to me, that kind of sums up that scripture where God is saying, hey, you will not have to fight this battle now, or you won't have to fight this, right? I will fight it for you. Go prepare for it. Go get, decked out.
Decked
go
out,
see-
ready.
But guess who's going to fight?
Sword sharpened.
Right? We sing a song, this is how I fight surrounded. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I touch my battles. Yeah. Even whenever it was,
Trusting God.
yeah.
Which they say
That's
cute.
what
I mean, that's just what it is. Down bottom line, just trust in Him.
So overcoming, I love that you say that because overcoming is do not be afraid.
Yeah.
Overcoming is
How many times is the
casting
Bible
aside
that
allowed.
Yeah. Do not be afraid.
Yeah.
366.
I'm not that good.
I'm trying to remember what I learned. So 300. I think it's do not be afraid. So it's in there.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's in there
Yeah.
quite a few times. Overcoming cast anxiety on God, right? Like I have to do that on a daily basis. I should have cast my anxiety-ridden hand that was stuck onto God, but I did not. I was sweating. It was a hot mess. And then overcoming faith over fear. Trust. All we have to do is just trust. Put our trust in God, and He will.
And that's hard when try it. Yeah.
100%. I love it.
Consider.
And I do love that hat. Dad's
Dad's eyes. I know. It's by a company out of California called Dad Bods.
Oh,
Kind
I do like a dad bod.
I do have a
I
dad
do.
bod.
I do like a dad bod.
So it's kind of like the clothing wise is shirts that fit,
Yeah.
even if you got a dad bod, and then they get cool hats that say
I love it.
dad vibe on it. So
Nice.
I'm a dad.
Well, I tried to do a Corey vibe tonight because
Sure.
I'm like, I'm gonna wear, but in true transparency, it was raining and it's nasty,
Yeah.
and I needed to cover up.
Yeah, you didn't want your hair coming in.
Cause y'all, thank you so much
thank you.
for joining us on this podcast, Flight
Or
what?
fight
or flight.
we don't know.
Fight or flight.
We are gonna fly out of here.
We are. Put your trust in God.
Put
You
your
know,
trust in God.
what is it? Faith over fear. We talk about faith a lot.
We do. I mean,
I don't
have to.
Surely.
Church. A plug for Church. Bye, y'all. See you
Bye,
next
guys.
time.